Holy smokes, boys. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to another Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Wednesday with the S plus tier group. No Jeremy, no Ryan, no Jay. We were Leighton Gay, Leighton Beardo, Leighton Jeremy, but he's not here. Just Leighton Beardo. Yeah, what a hell of a Tuesday night's main event last night. 5 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours, really.
Yeah, almost 5.5 hours. Yeah, it was rough.
I think Jeremy was pissed that last week me and Mike ran a well-run show.
Yeah.
Nobody was interrupting Mike reading super chats. Nope. We had good topics, and Jeremy was really pissed that we had a smooth show. Jeremy wanted chaos. He wanted just complete degeneracy, and me and Mike delivered a great show. So last night, what does he do? He brings in Benology, and we go for 5.5 hours of just nonsense.
Oh, that explains it. Did everybody get down low in their seats?
We did.
We did.
Yep.
Made sure to make fun of him that way. Yep. And Benology, being Benology, he was an absolute mess, and it was a train wreck for everyone involved.
How long was it? It was about. Yeah. Well, there was a point. It was like 2 hours in. And he just was defeated. He just muted his mic and just sat there. He wasn't laughing at any jokes. Even if they were directed towards other people, he was just done.
He was just upset. Yeah.
I kind of felt bad for the guy a little bit. Just a little bit.
That.
Just a little bit. A sliver.
That's how he gets you. That's how he gets you.
A sliver of just like, man.
If you've ever watched Rick and Morty... That is how Jerry gets everybody. Jerry starts to feel bad. You know, he gets all sad.
Jerry?
Yeah, from Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the fuck is Jerry? Is that Ben's real name? Gerology?
He starts to feel bad, and everybody feels bad for Jerry. Oh, poor Jerry. Oh, that's so sad. And then, you know, that's how he gets you. You just gotta let him soak in his sad juices, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't much. I didn't feel like 100% bad for him. Maybe just like a 2.5% of me felt a little bad for him.
Yeah, I learned my lesson long ago. I just don't. You know, you just let it ride.
Just let it go, man.
Just let him sit there and stew. He'll be all right. He'll survive. Maybe
5.5 hours, Steph. 5.5 hours. And we were like pushing that like 5 hour limit, and then Jeremy's like, let me show you two 15-minute videos of this Star Wars AI. And I'm just sitting there like about to fall asleep.
I would have fallen asleep. That would have been the first time I fall asleep on stream.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Not good. Anyways, we got Epic Mike here. What up, Epic Mike?
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, that was a weird stream last night. You know, Benology came back, and you know, people were very happy to make sure he got kicked off the stream. Shout out to Kevin for that. And yeah, man, listen, it works. Sometimes that show is a complete chaos, and last night Jeremy got exactly what he wanted, and we'll see if Benology ever comes back. You know,
he did get exactly what he wanted. I think Ben will be back.
All right,
maybe for like 1 or 2 more weeks, and then I think Jeremy will change his mind again, and then we'll go another year.
Yep.
And then Jeremy will be like, you know what? Let's bring Ben back for another 2 weeks. Just to milk the cow a little bit.
He'll forget why he kicked off Benology again, and then he'll be like, "Oh gosh, I remember now why I kicked this guy." Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vicious cycle.
Yeah.
What up, Steph? 100%. My nerdy home, wearing the Meta PCs hat.
Good morning. Yeah, Ryan and Jay have a day off, so you got me, Mike, and Beardo. We're gonna have a lot of fun this morning. I woke up with a migraine, so I'm fighting it. I'm fighting a migraine. Yeah, but you know what? I think we could do like a 5 hour daily. I wouldn't mind doing that. Just staying live for 5 hours in the morning. I could talk all day long. Let's do it.
Really? Even with a migraine?
Even with a migraine, I can, yeah.
I cannot think
I've been getting migraines since I was like 9, so I've been dealing with them for a very long time. Yeah.
What kind of migraines do you get? Like, do you get like fuzzy on the side of your eyes where you're almost going blind?
So I get those auras. So even before I wake up, I'll see them, and I'll like as I'm waking up, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no.
Like, oh shit.
And then you know it's happening.
I know it's happening. Yeah.
Yep.
Like right now it's back here, and it's just it's spreading. So hopefully I don't know. Hopefully, it won't turn into a full blown migraine where I have to lay down in bed in the dark room. Right, it's just beginning. It's just.
I blame Ben.
Just plain Ben.
This is
Just plain
Ben's
Ben.
fault. Yeah.
Slick has a point. If Beardo wasn't on, then it'd be a 5 hours, definitely. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to host a show that goes for 5 hours.
Yeah.
I understand that we have stuff to do, that we are people.
Yeah. We have lives, families.
My
I'm
ass
not
was
people. I
going
don't have
numb.
lives. Let's go. I'll do it. I'll stay
My
here all
ass
day.
cheeks were going numb sitting in this chair for 5 hours last night.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe I need a new chair. I needed like a
listen-
chair sponsorship. I have one of these cheap like Staples or Office
my gosh.
Depot.
Whoa.
Holy shit!
It's
Yeah,
a
you don't have
cheap.
the
You
cool
sit in
gamer
that for
chair?
5 hours?
I just had this cheap Office Depot chair.
What happened to
needed-
your gaming chair?
It broke. It would do this. It would do this. Like I'd sit in it, and then like after a few hours, I would just start sinking like this.
Oh no, bro.
I'd go
See,
full blown Kata.
That's wild, dude.
It would just sink. Like you know how you have the lever down here to adjust the height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the lever worked, but I don't know. It would just gradually sink. And
Oh,
like I
dude.
wouldn't even know it, and I'd be like, "Holy fuck! Look how short I look right now on stream." And then I'd have to adjust it and sit up, and then it'd start sinking again.
He didn't know it was short.
I have my chair all the way up. Because if I didn't, like, I wouldn't be in view. I do. So like after y'all know after the stream, like I put it all the way down. So like if I stream like that, it would be down here.
She's still taller than Kata. Oh,
She is taller than
I am
Kata.
taller than Kata.
listen,
Just stream down here.
I'm a bigger guy. All right. This is
No.
not an internet surprise. But the thing is, like, I was like, what is the like biggest like fat guy chair you guys have? And they're like, here it is, heavy duty. And I was like, you know what? That seems comfortable. This thing has like a little fan in the bottom of it. You can turn it on and
No.
cool your butt and everything.
Cool your
You
balls
have a
off.
fan?
Yeah. But you can also turn it on and set a little heater thing too if it's cold.
Heats up your balls.
Yeah, he said my balls.
All right, send me the link.
Stop it.
I'll see if I can find it. I don't remember where I got this chair from. It's super comfy, man. Listen, I've never had a problem with it, so yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, Chris Curran with the 5. Mark it down that Beardo admitted that he's fat in the ass and broke his chair. October 15, 2025. That's not why. It was an old chair. It was an old chair. And it went out. It was one of those cheap gaming chairs. Like it was like $100 for one of those like gaming
Amazon
racing
one?
chairs. It was an Amazon one. It was cheap. It was like $100. So it lasted me like 4 years though. Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay.
Let's
That's
move
not bad.
on. We'll move on. I would just sink. I just like gradually.
We got to find you. We got to find Beardo a good gaming chair, like comfy.
We'll get one. I'm willing to drop some coin on it. I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of 100, maybe I'll drop 120 on it.
There you
What
go.
are those chairs that Jay has? Jay has like those.
Jay had a sponsor, right?
Yeah. What is that? I can't remember.
I don't know. There's this one company, I think it's Omega, that had a Batman chair, and it was like
I've
like
seen those.
$700.
No thanks. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yeah,
Let's go. I would.
that's
get
kind
it.
of wild, but
It is
trying
what
to
it is.
see. Well, I mean, like, yeah, man. I don't have like a ton of room, but if I really want, like, dude, but this chair even has like you can like lay down in it. I can like go way, way, way back with it. Man, I'm
Dude.
taking naps in this chair in between streams.
I bet.
I'll
you
just turn it to the
taking a nap
side
in
and
that
I'll
chair.
just drop that bad boy. I'm just out. I'm gone. Yeah.
It'd be wild if you started your stream and you were just crashed out. Like
Yeah. I don't know,
Secret
man.
Labs. That was the thank you chat. That was the
Secret Labs was the Batman
Secret
one.
Labs chairs. Yeah.
Secret Labs chairs are really
Batman?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Where's
Batman.
this one? I don't remember what the name of this brand is, but yeah,
I
man.
need to know
yeah,
the
here
name
we
of your
go.
brand.
This is it.
Right. I want the fan chair. I want the butt fan.
The butt fan is important. Let me see if I can find where I got this from. I don't even remember anymore. It's kind of like a Secret Labs chair a little bit, but it's not quite. So I'll see if I can find it,
yeah.
and I'll send you guys a link.
Yep, I wasn't even kidding. Here we go.
Look at that.
The
That's actually
Batman
rad.
Secret Labs chair.
That is awesome.
$664.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Damn
what?
near 700. Yeah, the Titan. Secret Labs Titan Evo. Secret Labs Batman chair. Almost $700.
I
You need
respect
that for your
that.
bat cave.
All right, chat. My P.O. box is on my channel.
Yep. Let's make it happen.
That is a sick looking chair.
That's
That is
amazing.
sick. All right, boys, let's get some super chats and we'll get into some topics for today. Wait, Dan Vasquez in the chat? Dan
What?
Vasquez in the chat
Dan.
It was his birthday yesterday.
2 days ago. Come on,
2 days
Steph.
ago.
2 days
Happy
ago.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Dan.
birthday,
Happy
Dan. You're
birthday.
an old man.
Happy birthday, Dan. Dan, the prodigal
man,
son
Dan.
returns. He will be on Bro Science today.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And Gary says, gay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary, for being here. What are you doing up so early, Gary? It's early,
He's
bro.
always up early.
Oh my gosh, it
It's
is early.
He's an old man. I'm surprised he's up this early.
Well, no, actually, that actually tracks. Like, yeah, when you start getting older, you start getting up real early.
That's true. That
He
is
gets
true.
up, he walks out, yells at the newspaper boy for throwing his newspaper and his bushes,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Going
then
on
goes
his
to bed
morning
real
walk.
early. You're going to bed at 9 o'clock and waking up at 4 a.m. That's what my
Newspaper-
parents do.
Newspaper boy throws it in his bushes. He goes, "They ruined Doctor Who!" And he grabs his newspaper and goes inside.
Linko Kenobi with the $100.
Woo, let's go.
Linko Kenobi starting off the show hot with the 100. What's up, guys? I'm doing videos right now and will soon be doing my steps for the Walktober. Been doing short videos on that. Anyway, I enjoyed Tron, but I knew this franchise wouldn't last long. I do hope Paramount buys Warner Brothers, but as for Star Trek, what are we doing? Hail the 199.
Yeah, I will say this: Star Wars is definitely dead, but
Yeah.
I think Star Trek has had more damage done to it than Star Wars has, and I don't know how they recover from that. They have ruined Star Trek to a point that I never thought they could ruin a franchise, man. They really have outdone themselves with how bad Star Trek is right now.
Is it because of those first 2 seasons of the Picard show that really
No,
fucking
it's
ruined
actually
it?
it was Discovery. See,
Discovery.
Picard is set in the future, and so like yes, they ruined it because of Picard, but it's like Discovery set in the past, and they retconned a lot of stuff and added a bunch of gay stuff that was never in Star Trek, and then tried to like, I don't know, go back and say, well, Star Trek was always gay like this, and they're like, no, it wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a combination of all of it, man. It's just bad. It's just really freaking bad, dude. I just never thought I would ever see the day.
Which Star Trek was it where they made that Abrams chick from Georgia, the politician, they made her the president of the world?
I think that was Picard. I think that was Picard season 2. I don't even know, dude. I
Her
haven't
name
watched-
Abrams.
About
It-
that.
Abrams. Her last name is Abrams. I forget her first name, but
Stacey Abrams.
Oh,
Stacey
Picard.
Abrams. She was president of Earth.
It was either Discovery or Picard. I think it was, dude. It's awful.
That was
man.
Discovery. Chat saying Discovery.
It's Discovery. God, dude. Dude, I literally, I've not watched a single episode of Discovery. I can't freaking do it. I watched season 1 of Picard and was super disappointed. The only thing that had any level of decency to it was Picard season 3, and that was because they had a totally new showrunner who was trying to fix things and retcon a bunch of stuff. But even then, it's like, what are we doing, man? I
Have you
don't
guys
know, man.
seen Seth MacFarlane's Orville?
Yes, Orville's
I
actually
watched-
good.
Yeah, I
So-
liked it. I watched a few episodes of it, but I didn't
Jed said before, he might have even said it on Main Event before, that the Orville is the best Star Trek out right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
Orville. Dude, I was so worried about Orville, and Orville. I was worried that Orville was going to be what like modern day Star Trek is, but Orville actually like honors like the legacy of like Star Trek better than anything out right now. It's got some weird stuff in it occasionally, but for the most part, man, they actually tried to do a good job of like putting together a really solid sci-fi show. Like, yeah. But I don't know, man. They all, I don't know. It's just wild to me that Seth MacFarlane of all people made like a decent Star Trek show. Like, what are we doing, man? I don't know.
He's
And
a
then
nerd.
but there's also like they have a lot of time in between seasons because he's so busy all the time. So we finally get something good, and then we never know when it's gonna be back. So, yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
Um,
I just miss good sci-fi. We just don't have it
True.
anymore.
Star
Yeah.
Wars is dead. Star Trek is like in a coma, and occasionally it dies, and they just keep bringing it back to life or trying to
Yeah,
keep it alive, but
they keep figuring out how to
let it go.
resuscitate it, and we're just
Yeah,
like,
they
just
keep
let
trying to
it
resuscitate
die.
it, bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the damage, in my opinion, the damage done to Star Wars, like what they did to our legacy characters is so unforgivable. Like with Star Trek, I'm not a huge Star Trek guy ever.
Mhm.
Like I've seen like 2 episodes of The Next Generation, but like at least there's like different groups of people in Star Trek that you can follow and still like find enjoy. But like when you in Star Wars ruin those legacy characters, like that's just unforgivable.
Mhm.
Now they're trying their best to like Mandalorian Grogu,
Yeah.
Mandalorian Pedro Pascal, and Baby Yoda. It's like fuck, man.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
You ruined it.
The next thing will be we'll get a crossover with James Gunn's Superman. Grogu and Crypto go on an adventure together, and you're like, oh,
Oh fuck.
yeah, dude.
I think that I don't know if they're banking on Mandalorian and Grogu, honestly, because that movie is like so late, But
What else
Right.
do they
the
have?
one with Ryan Gosling, the Starfighter, is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Starfighter. Yeah, I think they might
Yeah.
be like really, really hoping that does well.
What
Dude,
Banking on Ryan
I saw a
Gosling.
rumor. I saw a rumor that Ryan Gosling in that Star Wars Starfighter movie, he's going to be revealed that he's Cade Skywalker. Talk about it, Mike.
I really hope not, dude. Listen, I wouldn't be at this point. They don't have. What else do they have? They don't have anything else right now to offer. Everybody, they've completely destroyed the franchise. Like, so they have to. And these people are so obsessed with trying to figure out ways to link this to something that matters. Remember, Disney decanonized everything, made it all legacy, and then just started picking and choosing what they wanted to do. They've already ruined Ben Solo, like dude,
Jason Solo.
Yeah, they ruined the twins. Like, dude,
Yep.
I know there's a rumor that what's her name is going to be also in there. Mara Jade, I think, is rumored to also be in it. Like,
Right.
they're just gonna throw everything they can at the wall because they're hoping that they can trick you to come back. And that's the thing. It's not, hey, we're trying to course correct and fix things. It's how can we trick people to come back to this just enough so that we can make enough money to make the next project. And the thing is, at this point, they've done so much shuffling around of money and resources to try to get these projects off the ground. I just don't know how much longer they can, dude. I mean, they're not making any money on this stuff. It's wild, dude. And I just don't think they can fix it. I think it's too late. And I've said this before, they need to just let it die, and they need to just come back in 20 years once all of these people are fired and don't have a job anymore, because they certainly can't write anything original that's worth a damn. Let it all die, and then we'll come back later and we'll resurrect Star Wars either far in the future or do the Old Republic or something, and then maybe it's salvageable then, but even then I doubt it. So
Yeah.
Even then, they're just going to redo 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Or sorry, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, that's inevitable. They
It's
will.
not like they're going to do something original. They're just going to remake 4, 5, and 6.
They will remake 4, 5, and 6. 100% they will.
Yeah.
I think they're just waiting for Ewan McGregor to age a little bit.
Man.
Dude,
Become
Ewan
an old
McGregor
man.
really wants another season of Kenobi. He's
does.
mentioned it like twice.
He
Like,
does.
come on, do it. He wants another
Yeah.
Kenobi season.
He wants to he wants to sit in his truck and yell at fans again,
You're
Yeah,
no
so is-
Star Wars fan to me
no
if
Star
you're
Wars
no
fan.
Star Wars
racist.
fan to me.
I stand with Moses. We love Moses.
Yeah, I'll have an affair on my wife and leave my wife and child for this other woman, but I'll stand on my moral high horse and yell at everyone, "Don't be racist." It's like, get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Thank you,
he's a
Linko
real
Kenobi.
piece.
What a hell of a super chat right there. Do you remember when Geeks and Gamers was a Star Wars channel? Holy fuck.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Linko Kenobi with another video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird.
Yeah.
Linko with a 55 months says, good morning, everyone. Looking forward to tonight's gameplay. Hail the 199. I guess we can announce it. Tonight over on Geeks and Gamers Play, we are doing Fall Guys tonight, again, with the locals members.
Yeah.
So, Fall Guys. Fall Guys isn't... I like Fall Guys better than Party Animals. Holy shit,
That's
I was
fair.
miserable last week.
I like Among Us better than Fall Guys. But Fall Guys...
I was miserable playing Party Animals last week. Jay Hailstorm.
To get to murder people. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You weren't here. Were you, Mike?
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
It was
I knew
terrible.
it was gay.
It was terrible. Jay Hailstorm was there, and it was just an awful experience.
I knew
At
it was
least
gay,
for me,
so
it
I stayed
was.
away. Yeah.
Thank you, Linko, for the 55 months. Real quick, boys,
Shout
I want to
out.
show you guys this. Going on sale soon. Limited time run. You can get your President Trump elf on the shelf.
What is that, dude?
Oh my God.
Donald Trump elf on the shelf. The Trump elf, your Christmas companion. Places Trump elf throughout your house. Limited run for the 2025 holiday season. You think Jeremy gets one?
Yes, 100%.
You think Jeremy celebrates Christmas?
No,
Yeah.
but no, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think he celebrates anything.
Bro, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I walk in your house and you have one of these, I'm calling some law enforcement agency. Probably the FBI. I'm just like, there they
That's
are.
creepy. I don't
Yeah, it's
even
a
like the actual elf on a shelf. I think they're
No.
already creepy on their own.
Yeah.
But
Well, and
so-
then what the parents do with the elf on the shelf, and they like prank their kids and draw on their kids' faces and like beat their kids, like punch them in the face while they're asleep, and they wake up with a black eye, and they're like, well, it wasn't me, it was the elf on the shelf. Look, he's right there. And the kid's like all fucked up and bloody with a broken nose and shit.
Crying
It's
and shit,
well,
yeah.
they piss their bed, and it's like, it wasn't us. It was the elf
was
on the
the
shelf.
elf.
It was the
Yeah.
fucking elf.
God, could you imagine that? Like as a kid being told, yo, this thing I just brought into the house, it walks around at night, like hides shit and does awful things in the house, and then you're gonna get blamed for it? Bro.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
We're good.
elf on the shelf is creepy.
Now you're gonna blame you're
Trump on
gonna
a
start imposing tariffs on your children, be like, it wasn't us.
It was
it
Trump.
was Don. Yeah. Jeez. That's crazy.
You tell
What
your
kind of a
kids.
childhood would you have? You just wake up, you just got like a black eye, and you're just like all bruised up. Parents are like, it wasn't us. It was
It
the
wasn't
elf.
enough. It was the fucking elf, man. It was Roger, the shelf on the elf. The elf on the shelf.
Wild.
The shelf on the elf.
That's wild.
It was Roger. It was
Yeah, it wasn't
Roger.
us. It had
Do
nothing
your
to
chores,
with
take
that.
out the trash, mow the lawn, and you'll get some allowance money. And then they don't get the allowance. It's like, the elf stole the money.
Yeah.
Sorry. No
Sorry,
allowance
but-
for you. The elf stole the money.
Oh no, this elf ate all your Halloween candy. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Shadow Save with a 10 says Beardo fell off with super chats. What?
what?
I did pretty well. Actually, Jeremy said, Ben, you're not reading any more super chats because you're so terrible. Beardo's going to read it. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Thank you,
well,
Shadow Save, for the 10.
Yeah. When you read it like a modern Star Trek writer, you got to get fired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Victor Chavez with the 5. Good morning, gents. Let's fucking go Dodgers. The starters have been lights out so far. Hopefully the bats keep coming alive. God bless the panel and hail Geeks and Gamers.
Yeah.
Hail.
Thank you. Thank you, Victor Chavez with the
Shout
$5. Young Stove with the 2 says, Wednesday with Beardo and Meek and Heart Steph. Thank you, Young Stove, for the 2. Ladybug with a 109 says, Mickey Shark Tax. Shark Tax.
That's not a thing.
Sir, you stole my shark onesie. Okay.
Listen, Steph,
it back.
maybe you should have been paying better attention to where your shark onesie was.
Give it back.
No, it's
Stole my
mine
shark.
now.
Took it. Used
if I
it
wasn't,
to
if
monetize
I
the
wasn't so
stream.
sleepy right now, I would go put it on right now. Just
Give
to
me
mock
my
you.
shark onesie back.
No, I'm not doing
Want it
that.
back.
It's mine.
Nope. Give me my shark onesie.
Nope, it's mine. Sorry.
So that's the new one, a shark. So you did Snorlax, Barney, now you have a shark.
Now I have a shark. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Hey,
respect
we're making
it.
it work. Listen, I'm not a furry. Just doing it for the money. I'm a mercenary at heart, you know? So
Alex McCarthy with the 2 says, when's J with no J meta PC code epic meta PC Beardo Epic Mike. Thank you, Alex McCarthy, for the $2. Andre CR with the 2,500. F plus team is Ryan and Jay. This is the A team because Mike and Steph raised the score.
that's
Gracias.
wild.
Damn. Thank you, Andre CR, for the 25. Insomniac with the 2 says Queen Miki had some new allegations. Yeah, we're not
What?
talking about that. Thank you for
we're
the 2.
not talking about that at all.
Tara Crystal with the 2 says Steph Beardo sent you stuff. Look for it soon. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got to make a trip to the PO box. I actually might do it right after the show.
There we go.
Thank you for
Shout out.
the $2, Tara Crystal. Juan Grande with a 2 says Ben will still make it on F&T before Beardo. I hope he does. I hope he does.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of help.
I want to be on
the
that.
2.
Gary's not gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost all my chances of getting on FNT when I started hiding Twilight stuff in Gary's office. I was like, well,
That's
it's
pretty
never
funny.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I would be so mad, dude.
Tree Bear strikes again.
Dude, I don't wanna
Grab
talk about
life
it.
by the balls. Dodge balls.
yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
We got Jeremy in blackface.
Yeah,
Johnny
that's Michelle.
Johnny as the lady boy really works.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Stiller. And we got that's Ripa and Whiteface.
Yeah.
Jed Savvy. We got Jay, Dan, Ryan, Phil, Steph, Kate, and Mike over here.
Yeah, dude, that's
Oh,
so
God.
wild, bro.
This is wild. X-Wing, dude, that could be a real picture of X-Wing in 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. And that
Kata.
could be a real picture of Kata. Yeah,
Why does Kata look like Rick Moranis?
Oh my god, he does.
he does. Holy crap,
Dude,
bro.
a black Rick Moranis.
Black
Dude.
Rick Moranis.
That's
They made
wild,
Jay the
dude.
pirate.
That's crazy, bro.
And then there you go.
Bro, that
Weirdo,
looks
that could be
real.
you in 10 years
That
if
looks
you work
real.
really hard.
10 years.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
work
me
really
now.
hard at it.
That's after like
I respect
Beardo's done streaming.
That's me
Nothing
now.
else
After
to
I'm done
do.
streaming, yeah. After I just got bullied and beat up on Tuesday night's main event, this is.
Yeah.
If you guys are ever wondering what I do to chill out after main event, this is it.
Yep.
I'm watching reruns of Pokemon on Netflix.
Dude. Oh my god.
I respect it. I
Mako
respect it.
Gray with a 5 says, Mike, I watched your video of eating cake along with the aftermath. I would go into a diabetic coma if I did that. Beardo, you're the best of the group. Hey, let's go.
Hey, shout out. Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm
Yeah.
tougher than that. Yeah, I don't have diabetes because my body works like I'm like better than normal human bodies. So
Okay. Thank you, Mako Gray, for the 5.
Yeah.
George Ramirez, or maybe it's Jorge Ramirez. Thank you for the 199. Says, hope Jeremy didn't shocked your caller last night, Beardo. No, he had it on the lowest setting.
Huh?
It's okay. It was just on vibrate. Thank you,
Huh?
George Ramirez, for the 199. Kata's booster seat with the 2 says, I'm a big boy now. Wow. I'm a big boy now. Wow.
do you think that his mom sings that to him for real?
I don't know. His
I
mom
think
probably
she
doesn't talk to him anymore.
That's wild, dude. I don't even know what to say about that.
I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know.
Damn.
His
There-
mom doesn't talk to him.
Chat, don't overthink that. That I just said it.
Yeah, don't send it to
Yeah.
Kata. Don't mention
Yeah,
it
no.
to him.
Yeah, no, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Steph, you missed it last night. Ben was calling Kata by his name. Kata called him Kata,
Yeah.
and then for the entire night, Ben starts reading super chats. There's a super chat with Kata's name in it, and he's like, "Kaida, is your name Kaida or Kata? Kaida?"
He's such a idiot, bro.
What are
Yeah.
we doing?
I don't know, dude.
The Trillist with a 199 says, "Steph, full of that Tylenol." LOL.
Yeah. Eh,
Thank you, Trillist.
Yeah,
BJ the
sums her
Vigilant with the
growth.
2.
little
Crazy
bit,
stream
yeah.
last night made work entertaining. Yeah,
Hey,
too
shout
much. It was too much. Thank you for the 2. Steph, are you a big Back to the Future fan?
Yes.
Big
I
Back
love
to the
Back
Future fan.
I knew it.
I love Back to the Future.
Okay.
Are you gonna show me the Lego?
Have you seen
Yeah.
the new Lego set with Doc and Marty and the DeLorean?
I have.
Gonna
I
be
have seen that.
$28?
Yeah, so it's a smaller one. So they do have the big one.
Oh, it's a mini.
It's the small one. It's like that big. Can you see that? Hold on, let me grab that.
She had to jump off camera because she didn't want you to see like how she had to hop out of her chair.
Right.
I do. It's
And
gonna be like this size.
It's actually not a bad size though.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna be
good.
about this size. So like this is
Yeah.
the tumbler.
Mhm.
But that's about how big it is. It's a smaller version, but I love that they make the smaller versions of the larger ones that cost like 150.
Mhm.
Because they're still really intricate and stuff. Like they're still really cool. They're just smaller versions. And the price
Mhm.
for those are really good. But yeah, I saw that. I couldn't wait to buy that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a date for it?
I don't know. I don't remember the date.
It's crazy
There,
how
there
like
has to be a date because they already announced it. So
it's crazy how like Lego sets have become kind of like Pokemon trading cards where like you have to get there and be there when they're in store or pre-order it, and if you miss out on the pre-order, you're just not gonna get it.
you just have to wait for a restock.
I don't know. I don't have any room for that kind of stuff anyways, and I bought my son a bunch of Legos and I've thrown so many of them away now. They just mean nothing to me anymore.
Damn, you're throwing them away.
Well, yeah,
January
I told
1st.
him after a while I was like, "Oh, I'll pick these up off the floor. I'll make sure to save them so they don't get vacuumed up, and because I'm not ruining my vacuum for this." But then, like, I just kept finding them on the floor. I said, "Listen, man, if you don't pick these up and I see them on the floor, they're going in the trash." Yep. So they'd be like, "Oh man, where's my ninja swords for my character?" I'm like, "I threw them away."
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Teach them a lesson.
Teach them a lesson. Yeah.
Don't throw them away.
He's like, "Well, now I just keep them in my room." I'm like, "Good. You can step on them." You know?
Good. Teach them a lesson, man. I like that. Stiff parenting.
Yeah.
I respect it.
It comes out January 1st, by the way. It's
January
part of the
1st.
Champion set.
With
With
Yeah.
the DeLorean. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
There you go. Uh-oh. Steph's bringing them back
She's
up.
getting something out. Just hops out of her chair, runs really fast across the floor.
I have to. Yeah, this is a little bit further behind me. So
She
it'll
makes-
probably be like this size, honestly. These are the Fast and the Furious.
How
but
many
they're-
cars do you have?
Are those
I have a lot.
Legos?
Yeah, these are Legos. Yeah, but they're
What?
the Fast and the Furious ones. So they'll probably be this size since these are the fast. They're the speed champions. They're part
Do
of
they
that
have a
line.
Lego Vin Diesel?
Yeah, it is. He's inside.
Oh my gosh, there's a Lego. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's Brian.
Got the Lego family.
He looks a little too put together, but
Oh, shit.
no.
Fuck. I understood that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I understood that one. Fuck.
Yeah, he'll be
Unite
all right.
with a 20. Yeah, he's fine. Unite with a $20 says, was there last night, dropped a super talking about Bad Man on Fire remake coming to Netflix before stream started because I know Jeremy loves that movie. Over 2 hours to get to it, and Jeremy wasn't listening when it was read.
I'm sorry, man.
That's Jeremy. That's Tuesday night's main event.
Hey,
If
listen.
you
I
expect
care
us to
about
be
it.
on our game, yeah, we care. We care, Unite. We care.
Yep.
The Wednesday S Plus team cares.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, we're here for you.
Thank you, Unite, for the 20. Chris Coram with that 5. Walking down, Beardo said that he admitted that he's fat in the ass and broke his chair.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, Chris. And you know what, Chris? I'm not hanging out with you anymore. Thank you, Vault95 with the 199. This is Best Daily Trio, Tuesday night's main event, TNCD. What's TNCD?
I don't know.
TNCD.
Oh, Tuesday night cooldown. Hey,
Oh, Tuesday
shout
night
out.
cooldown. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And Wednesday daily are the best.
Well, I appreciate that.
Oh.
It's nice to do it when we don't run 5 hours. You know.
Yeah. Thank you. Try to run a 3-hour show, and Jeremy's like, fuck that. 5.5 hours.
Yeah. Bring back Ben. Make everyone miserable.
That'll teach Beardo to do a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vault95. Magnum Norse with a 10 says, 1 white, 1 black, and 1 brown. What is this? Three's Company? Caramel Oreo? Yes, you said it.
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 10, Magnum Norse.
Shout out.
Was this today or yesterday? This is today. Look at this. We got a little anniversary here. Pokemon Gold and Silver were released in the U.S. 25 years ago today. I still have my copies. Do you guys?
Oh, hell no. No. Bro,
I
it's
still have
25 years
mine.
ago. I don't want to be... No.
Steph, do you still have your Pokemon Gold and Silver?
Never played it.
What?
No, I wasn't a Pokemon person.
I still have mine. This is where I learned how to read playing these games. Little Fear the Beardo, sitting in my mom's lap, playing Pokemon. She's like, sound it out. And guess what?
Gald.
And guess what? 25 years later, I'm still sounding it out.
Yeah. I'm still playing them, learning how to read. That's crazy, bro. Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Gald and Salver?
Golden Sliver. Tobias Nexus with a 10 says, I know the pain of migraines. I get them a lot too. Less now with iron supplements to offset my anemia, but it could be worse. You could get the worst of all, cluster headaches, aka suicide headaches.
Oh,
Tobias,
yeah.
Tobias, you have anemia? Aren't you a dude? I thought chicks got anemia.
I do take iron. I do take iron supplements. But cluster headaches suck. Yeah.
I've never had one of those before. I know some people that get them, and that's awful, dude.
Never even heard of it.
Almost 40 minutes and no topic yet. What are you talking about? We talked about the Back to the Future car.
You know what? Here we go. Wait, what's this in the private chat? Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to this one first. Here we go. First topic of the day. Jeez Louise yelling at us. James Gunn says Supergirl is a space adventure. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But he says it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. Who would have thunk that James Gunn can't just maybe focus on one character? Is this going to be a movie or a TV show?
This is a movie.
It's a movie.
A movie.
Yep. He's not directing it, but he's definitely. I guarantee it's going to look just like a James Gunn movie. Yep.
Yeah, with a huge ensemble cast. Supergirl isn't going to be able to, have a chance to breathe in this, just like Superman didn't either in his own movie.
Jason Momoa's in it. Isn't he playing Lobo?
Lobo.
He's playing Lobo, yeah.
Lobo.
Yep.
Yeah.
My man.
Everything is Guardians.
Hell yeah.
For James Gunn. Everything's Guardians. Like when I read that, I started laughing. I was just like, of course it's Guardians. Of course it's like Guardians. He's a one-trick pony. He's going to be riding off of the success of Guardians. That's why people trust him so much with DC, because he did such a great job with Guardians. Like, I really like Guardians. So everything is like Guardians. As long as you like Guardians, you'll like everything that James Gunn's DC puts out, because it's just going to be like Guardians.
Well, and that's why you saw it for the promotion for Superman. It wasn't, James Gunn, who did the Suicide Squad, another DC movie. No, it was James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy, does Superman. It's like, what the fuck, man? You've worked with DC before. Why are you plugging your Marvel shit?
Yep. That's the biggest thing to me. Is like, it doesn't have to be some big competitive thing, but the fact is, like, DC and Marvel should feel different from each other. They have different characters, different tones, things like that.
Bingo.
Obviously it's all comic book stuff, but yeah, man, I as I've said before, me and Rip have talked about this. I know Gary's mentioned it. I know everybody's talked about it. The fact is, like, James Gunn got really lucky with Guardians, because there's not a ton of Guardians of the Galaxy fans out there. Like, there are people that are fans of it and read the comics, but a lot of people didn't know who the Guardians were. So James Gunn got to do whatever he wanted with those characters and make them look however he wanted. And he crafted a half decent story, and he is not an incompetent director. But the thing is, he got to do all his stylistic stuff and make those characters look however he wanted, and ruin them because they're not anything like their comic book counterparts. And then when you do that with Superman, well, Superman's an established character, that people love and have expectations for. Right. And he tried to turn it into a punk rock, movie. He tried to,
Which is crazy. Because it's not punk rock at all.
No. It's supposed to be his idea. Well, being kind and being nice to people is kind of punk rock. Like, no, that's supposed to be the standard that we live by. It's supposed to be something that, like, we're all inspired to live by and live towards, not be like, oh, that's pretty punk rock, Superman. Superman shows up, saves you from a burning building, and he's like, gotcha, bro, and then like flies off. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, yeah, man. James Gunn does. It sucks, but he can't get out of his own way. And yeah, to just say, oh, Supergirl's gonna be just like Guardians. It's like, what? Like, yeah, yeah, man. I just have no hope for it at all. Yeah,
I won't be seeing it.
It's almost like his way to get people to buy tickets. Like, I don't see a lot of people going and seeing Supergirl, especially from the impression that she gave at the end of Superman. You know?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to see that.
Rude.
And then knowing what it's going to be about, like she's going to be dealing with her pain of losing her planet and all that stuff. Like, it's going to be that type of a movie. That's why she goes and gets drunk, because she's dealing with all of that. It doesn't really, I feel like a movie that people would want to go see. You know, it sounds pretty depressing. So he has to be like, it's like Guardians, so he can trick people to get to go to the theater. It's like Guardians, guys. Go watch it. It's just like Guardians. It's like Guardians.
Yeah. Sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, listen,
and also the writer as well. The writer of Supergirl is I don't like has very little experience. I can't remember her name, but she's only written like 2 stage plays, and all of a sudden she's writing like 3 major DC movies.
Yep. That means that she's gonna fall in line with what Gunn wants.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that's what we're gonna see for the DC. James Gunn is a control freak. We've everybody's talked about it. We've mentioned this before. He is a control freak. He's a self-admitted control freak. He does not like people deviating from the stuff that he's written. He wants everything to be a certain way. That's how he's always been. And that's what's going to happen here. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to feel just like a James Gunn movie. He wants people and directors and writers that are going to write like he does, that are going to fit his mold. And yeah, it's going to be all centered around the characters he wants them to be centered around, which is why Mr. Terrific was kind of sort of the pseudo secondary main character of Superman, because he's a Mr. Terrific fan, not a Superman fan. So, yep, it's going to keep happening like this.
Are you guys going to see Supergirl in theaters or wait till streaming?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. You know, it depends on what I have going on. I mean, I'm tempted to just go see it and just, you know, be proven right as to what I thought about it in the first place. But I don't know. We'll see. You know.
Yeah.
I think the only reason
for sure, I already know that.
You are or aren't?
I'm not. I'm not going to see it in theaters. I might put on an eye patch and watch it. You know, like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'd. The only reason I would go to see it in theaters is just so I can talk about it on stream, like on Main Event, just to talk about it. But like, if I weren't doing this, I'd have no interest in seeing this movie.
Yeah, man.
Just based off of Superman alone.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any good at all. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, we'll see. I do think Jason Momoa as Lobo is perfect casting. Some of the some of the casting in this, new universe has been great, but the writing and the script has been awful.
And here's the thing: Lobo would have been a good vehicle for James Gunn. That would have been he could have totally done a Lobo movie. I would have been totally for it. I think that would have been a much better fit for him than Superman. But once again, he can't get out of his own way. He's got to handle it all. You know. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta wear all the hats.
Yep. And make his wife make out with as many actors as possible.
Fuck.
Dude.
Yes. So the Peacemaker, she was hooking up with John Cena in Peacemaker.
Yeah. And then they talked about it. She was like, "What was it like?" I don't have the video up right now.
I'll get it real quick.
Okay, yeah, dude. If you haven't seen the interview where they talk about it, it's pretty weird, man. Like, I mean, listen, if your spouse is an actor or actor or actress, with the exception of like Neil McDonough, or whatever, sometimes they may have like kissing scenes with other people and stuff, and it's like, okay, cool, whatever, like I guess that's a thing that sometimes happens. But if you're the director and the writer and you write a scene where they're like macking on each other,
well, that's what Tim Burton used to do that with his wife and Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
when he was married to what's her face, Bellatrix.
Helena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Burton was writing her to do all the fucking sex with the main characters in
but it's
his
Tim
movies.
Burton. That feels a little less like you're like, oh, it's Tim Burton. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to this. 2 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and listen.
And I mean, I also understand that it must be weird seeing your wife kissing another person.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait, look at his face though. Look at his face when she says it. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I was like, motherfucker, you wrote it.
He's like, he's looking over. Yeah, it's weird. It's pretty awkward, you know.
Pretty weird.
So weird and hot.
Those
It's a little
giant
weird that
John
I'm into
Cena
it.
muscles. Yeah, dude.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Who does she play? Is she just a throwaway character? Or is she a significant character in DC?
No, she's just some random like Argus agent or whatever. That's what she was in season 1 of Peacemaker as well. And she was fine in season 1. It was like, okay, like she's kind of a mess and she's kind of like closed off and whatever. But this season, dude, it's just like she's like, there are entire sections of the show that are just all about her, like beating up guys in bars and being like this like tough alcohol. She basically has Peacemaker's storyline. Because John Cena just spends the whole movie like crying and being sad the whole movie the whole series and stuff like that, which in Peacemaker and Suicide Squad, that it would have made sense for that character to be, you know, this like violent guy who's like dealing with and grappling with like his violent tendencies and like, you know, all this stuff. None of that. No, it's just John Cena like crying a lot. So.
And Emo Otaku says, to be fair, John Cena is married too. He is, but he's an actor. This is a job for him. It's different for James Gunn because he's in charge of writing. He has a say in casting. Like, of course, there's a casting director, but everything gets approved by him as well. So
wait till you hear the rest of this because you'll be like, oh, wow.
He could have casted anybody to be this character, but he casted his wife.
Ever think about it like that though? When two actors are on screen, it just doesn't. It doesn't feel. It feels so technical.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, and this was
There's
especially.
lights and it's like
This was especially technical because we had the Phantom camera and everything was in slow
So
motion,
cool.
and you guys had to go back in a certain way. Then you had to come together, and then the camera ramps down. Ramps down means it goes faster.
Back to
And so
Thank you, James.
It's
and you literally just have to do it over and over.
and we had to do it over and over,
again.
and then you're standing on the lazy Susan as we're curling around you, and it wasn't only that I had to direct you kissing a man; it was that I had to kiss you directing a man in
No,
front
you
of
have to direct me kissing.
what?
You said I had to kiss you directing a man.
I wish. I had to,
What?
All right, I'm gonna kiss her, and then you just. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's wild, bro.
He
I
liked
had
it.
to
He
direct
enjoyed
you
it.
kissing a man in front of like 200, 300 extras
Yeah.
more that were a
He's
lot
like,
of
I
whom
would
were
have preferred to
fans.
just been
And
us three
so
in the
it
room.
was
Can you
just the
pause it
whole
real quick?
thing was kind
Here's the thing too. In that scene, he's in the background.
He's in the background.
He's
Yeah.
standing in the back, and in the photo, he's like,
James Gunn's an extra in this scene?
yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the extra in the scene. He's all the way in the back, and he's just like
He's
watching
back there
him.
smiling like.
And you can see him like he's like elevated slightly, so you can see the whole thing happening. He's like, look at all these people watching you kiss this man. Yeah,
What the freak?
bro?
of weird before it happened. I literally I was uncomfortable about it, admittedly. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Then why
like,
did you cast her?
But
Why did you write it
but
for her?
but then once we were doing it, I didn't give a shit. Like I was totally
you
fine.
did. You instantly
I was
let it
looking
go.
at the kiss as like I'm fucking loving it because it's
I bet you are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you are.
Yeah, I
Look at the
bet you
guy
are, buddy.
next to them, and he's like, why am I sitting here listening to these two people talk about this? Like, they just
Jeez.
completely forgot he's there. I'm writing this scene, and I'm just moved by the fact that I'm watching you guys just, like, and I'm like, put your tongue down her throat, I'm just, and it's awkward. It's weird for me at first, but then I'm just into it,
But then I just freaking got into it, man. I love it.
I didn't think I would be, but I loved it.
Yeah,
like
you're so
these
good. in that
beautiful
scene.
shots. I mean, some of our best shots ever
That's
from
really
the
cool.
series are in that sequence.
By the way, I'm sure it wasn't great for John
Those are
either.
the
His
best
wife
shots of the
Shay is
series.
Yeah,
like,
she was there.
What was that?
Those are the best shots of the series.
Best shots
Right
of the
there.
series is
And
when
that's
James
it.
Gunn is
Well.
directing his wife to kiss another guy.
Hey, don't spam the chat, please. Thank you. Anyways.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. Yeah. And then she, what's it like for John? I'm like, yeah, I know. Poor John Cena. He's got to make out with some other, come on now.
Mhm. Yeah. But that's John Cena's job. He's the actor. He's not writing the scene.
Yeah, he's not writing it. You know, it'd be awkward if John Cena's wife was directing and writing that scene. And
right, exactly.
Yeah, I watched you make out with another woman right in front of me. You know?
Yeah. That'd be the equivalent if John Cena's wife was the writer and director and saying, "All right, John, you're gonna make out with this chick."
All right, John. Yeah, just tongue punch her right down the. Come on now. Yeah, get
and
into it, John.
Putting yourself in that scene in the background so you can just watch.
Yeah.
And then you go, cut. Do it again.
Do it again. What wasn't good enough? I need more tongue. Kiss her like you want to take her clothes off.
Yeah, come on, man. I really got to feel it, you know? I mean, you got to feel it. We'll finish this up, but dude, it's wild.
Do it again. I'm not horny enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike, real quick, can you pull up Rumble?
Yeah. Let me pull up Rumble.
Appreciate it.
Down on the
Shay was sitting
next
beside me.
level of. Oh, Shay was
with me the whole time
yeah.
watching it. So yeah, Shay was hanging out with me while I was directing, and because it was warmer up there, and so she was watching the monitor.
That boat was cold.
It was
guys.
cold. It was cold.
Weird, dude. Weird. People in Hollywood are weird.
Yeah. Very. Yep. Very, very, very weird people.
Nope.
So
weird. All right, boys. We'll get into our last topic here. We got Tron Aries, which came out last weekend?
Yeah.
This past weekend, Tron Aries came out. The general public hates it. They admit music's good. Music's really good. Visually,
music was good.
Visually, CGI, everything looks great. But Jared Leto, the acting, the story stinks. I didn't see it. Did either of you guys see it?
No.
I did.
Steph, you saw it, all right? Give us your opinion on this.
Oh, I don't even think the music was good. I like the music in Tron Legacy a lot better. It going back and forth between the real world, it was very, very jarring. They don't even spend a lot of time. They spend most of the time of this movie in the real world. But going back and forth is really jarring. And the reason I say that the music wasn't good is because you get like the Nine Inch Nails, and then you go into the real world, and it's so much slower. It's so much slower. It's just like, oh, okay, it's ramping up. Real world, oh my gosh, it's so slow. Like it's so jarring going back and forth, and I didn't like it. Half the movie was incredibly boring, and then the other half is it speeds up, but it's still just like I don't care. I do not care. The main character, I can't even remember their names, honestly. This whole thing was a Jared Leto fest. That's what it is. He wanted it to happen. He liked the character of Aries. He even made the cast members on set call him Aries. Because
what a
he's
narcissist scumbag.
He's method, and so he wanted people to call him Aries. He wanted to stay in character like that.
Yeah.
But this whole thing was just a huge Jared Leto ego fest. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. And
have you noticed that when actors say that they're method acting, they're only method acting when they're playing an asshole?
Yeah.
Like if your character's like a sweet, kind-hearted guy, very, very nice, lovable, caring character, they're never method acting for that kind of character. Only when they're playing a complete fucking douchebag.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, well,
but the character of Eve, though, the character of Eve is terrible. I don't like her character. Everybody, she's, I think Nerd Cookies put it out like she's Rey Skywalker, and it's true. It's very true. She is Rey Skywalker in this movie. She's not good. It would be fine if she could act, or if it was like a better story. But she can't act. She can't act. Nothing surprises her in this movie. She's just like, oh, okay, I'm here. Oh, this happened. Nothing surprises her in this movie. She's just terrible. The whole movie is like really, really bad. I think if this is the only Tron movie that you've watched, then you might enjoy it. But because it's attached to the other two, it's completely disconnected.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like, I haven't seen this, but like the first Tron was groundbreaking and it's still an awesome movie. Some of the effects that haven't aged super well and stuff, but you could still appreciate what they were doing. Tron Legacy, I think, is criminally underrated. It has like one of the best soundtracks ever made for a movie. Like the movie isn't the same without the soundtrack. Like Daft Punk absolutely killed it.
Yes.
And so them not coming back, obviously that, they split up and stuff, is disappointing. But yeah, man, to me, how do you carry on, and ignore Tron Legacy or just, kind of sort of mention it and talk about it a little bit? I just don't understand. And yeah, I think more than anything, this was just, an ego boost for Jared Leto. But once again, lately, every franchise he's in, he just ruins. Like,
right? Yeah. He hasn't been successful in anything like in the past 15, 20 years. I mean, just look at Suicide Squad. Everybody made fun of his Joker. Now, granted, that could have been creative decisions on why his Joker wasn't successful. Morbius, it's Morbin time. Like, Morbius is such a cool fucking character in the comics and in the cartoons. And then that movie was one of the worst things that Sony put out until Madam Web. And now you got Tron. And now everybody hates this one. Steph, so
it should have been the continuation of Sam Flynn, but they gave his story to her, to Eve.
Yikes.
Yeah, they gave it to her.
Yep.
It should have been.
I got an idea. What if we replace this white guy with a black chick? And then put Jared Leto in it. Huh?
She's Asian.
Oh, she's Asian?
Yeah,
wasn't there a black chick in the movie too?
Yes, but she's the villain, I guess.
Well, never mind, that tracks. Never mind.
She's the villain, but this is totally like Jared Leto's thing. Like, it's his project. It's his ego, like, all over this movie. I think that Hollywood loves Jared Leto. Jared Leto loves Jared Leto. And I think that they were banking on the popularity, or I guess they think that he's popular still, in order to sell this movie. I know that like Tron already is very niche, but I mean I'm pretty sure he's like one of the producers. He put up money for this film because he wanted it to be made. So it's really like the Jared Leto show, and it's so bad. He just wants to be a real boy in the movie, which is so stupid.
He's like,
he's like Pinocchio. He's Pinocchio.
Being an immortal computer character, maybe I'll be that in real life.
Aries is Pinocchio.
He just wants to be a real boy.
I just want to be a real boy.
So Steph, you weren't a fan of Nine Inch Nails.
No, I didn't like the soundtrack.
Doing the soundtrack.
I know a lot of people did, but I didn't.
So instead of, because you can't do Daft Punk because they're not working anymore. Who would you have picked? Like Deadmau5? Like who would have been your choice?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Because I'm just asking because most of the people that I've heard that have gotten out of watching this movie said at least the music was good.
I just didn't.
So it's interesting that you didn't like it.
I didn't like it. It was so jarring going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yikes, man. Yeah, I have no interest in watching this movie ever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mo Zamboni. Deadmau5 would have been decent. That's what I was thinking. If you can't get Daft Punk, then get Deadmau5 to do the music. That's what I was thinking.
Do a mashup, like get Ludwig Göransson and somebody like Deadmau5 or something together and say, hey, we got these two guys. They're gonna do their best to maybe even just try to kind of emulate what Daft Punk was doing.
Right.
If it's not broken, I don't know, man.
Or at least they got to have some of the rights to the music that Daft Punk did for Legacy. Why don't you just rework it and reuse it and just mix it up a little bit?
That music was so good in Tron Legacy.
It worked for James Gunn. He just stole Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah, John Williams. He just stole John Williams and put an electric guitar behind it.
Yeah, and was like, isn't that cool, guys?
This is punk.
Yeah, isn't this punk rock to steal somebody else's stuff? I don't know.
So the whole point of this is going around. The Tron franchise will likely be retired from the big screen, and we got we got an article here from the Hollywood Reporter that I want to share here. So, what do we think about the Hollywood Reporter? Are they? Are they? Are they?
No.
Are they?
What?
Are they what?
Like, are they?
Sure.
Are they trusted? Are they trusted?
Oh, I don't know.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, they're credible.
Okay. All right. No one asked for this reboot. Tron may mark end of Jared Leto's franchise. Tron, as Aries disappoints insiders, question whether the self-styled boundary-pushing A-lister can still be counted on to carry a franchise vehicle to the bank. No, I don't want to sign up.
Sign up, Beardo. Do it.
No.
Okay.
No. Like a light cycle slamming into a jet while Tron Aries was savagely derezed. Derezed. Is that a word, Mike? Derezed.
Derezed?
Derez, maybe. At the box office this weekend, bringing in at least $10 million less than its projected opening gross. Disney sci-fi tent pole pulled in a dismal $33.2 million from the 4,000 theaters against net production budget of at least $180 million. Overseas, the sci-fi epic also failed to connect, grossing $27 million for a global start of $60.2 million. Some at Disney were always concerned only diehard fans would show up, which isn't a Leto issue, but an IP problem. Yeah, they were right. 18 to 24-year-old males, the sweet spot, badly under-indexed. Under-indexed. That's a word.
Indexed.
I'm adding Ed to the end of some of these, aren't I?
You're adding Ted, like under-indexed
Yeah.
Ted. It's under-indexed.
I'll work on it. I'll work on
You're
it.
working on it. Yeah, you got to just play more Pokemon. Yeah.
Combined it with a
Combined it is wild.
Combined it with a bland B+ cinema score, sources say Tron will likely retire from the big screen. So, are we thinking this is the end for Tron? What's the future for Tron? Do we go
I
video
don't think
games,
that they're gonna
TV
make another
shows, or
one.
the franchise is just dead? Bury it. Nothing. It's over.
Well, first off, I wouldn't consider this Jared Leto's franchise. This is his one movie. It's not his franchise.
Yeah.
If anything, it's Jeff Bridges' franchise. But
Yeah.
yeah, who was like in the movie for maybe like, I don't know, 7-10 minutes.
That's wild, dude.
But yeah, I think that they banked on Jared Leto's A-lister popularity, as if people care about celebrities anymore. They just, care about something quality. But this movie, I'm pretty sure it went through like a bunch of rewrites, and this is the best that they could come up with, and it was just really bad. I think that Jared Leto wanted to kickstart this into his own, Aries trilogy, possibly. But with the box office being what it is, it's not going to happen. It ends on a cliffhanger of him like wanting to go find Sam and stuff too. Like he has a picture.
Oh, like there could be a sequel coming.
Find that, yeah.
Another one.
I'm gonna go find them. It ends on a cliffhanger, but I don't think it's gonna get made, considering like it's gonna lose so much money. Yeah. Nobody's interested in it.
No.
Yeesh. How long until the blame game starts being played?
They're probably already doing it right now. They're probably saying that, it's this or it's that, or, people just aren't interested in these franchises. I'm like, we always were, but like, we just wanted good stuff. Like,
I mean, they're already sort of playing the blame game in that article, because they were saying that like they were concerned that only diehard fans would show up, and they didn't even show up for this movie. So it's like fans didn't show up.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, diehard fans would have showed up,
No way. They blamed COVID already?
No way, dude.
They blamed
did they?
COVID?
I haven't seen that. Oh my God.
What? What? Where do I find this? Where do we find that Disney blamed COVID? That is crazy. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike.
No, you're fine, dude. But dude, it's just wild, man. I mean, like, the thing is, they expected hardcore fans to show up, but it's they're not honoring Tron Legacy, which is what everybody was wanting to see more of. Like, once again, like the point was people come back to watch the characters that they love and are excited to see do more stuff. Like, Jeff Bridges coming back was a surprise. I mean, how are you going to do that? Based on everything we understood about the last movie, he died at the end of Tron Legacy. Spoiler alert, but like that was supposedly the whole big thing is that he died. And they made this huge deal about Olivia Wilde's character Quora, she's supposed to be this like new living being that had all this potential to like change the world that we know and everything like that. And maybe they address some of that in the movie, but from what I've heard, they don't really talk a lot about the events of Tron Legacy.
No way. Deadline said the long-term lasting impact from COVID thwarting moviegoing is easily felt this weekend.
Bullshit. What? Tell that to Oppenheimer. Tell that to Barbie. To Barbie movie that made $1 billion. Oppenheimer that made $1 billion.
Stop it right now.
That's crazy.
Damn,
what about Deadpool Wolverine? Deadpool right there. Deadpool Wolverine that made $1 billion.
Yes. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
Was that after COVID?
Yeah, it was
Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, the live action made of over $1 billion. You can't blame COVID. We are so far removed from COVID at this point. It's not thwarting any movie going whatsoever. The only thing thwarting movie going right now are badly written scripts and stories that people do not care about, or changing stories to fit your agenda. That is the only thing that is thwarting movie going right now. It's not a long-term lasting impact of COVID.
Yeah, like freaking the Minecraft movie. People were bringing explosive and mortar bombs into fucking the movie theaters, blowing each other up when Jack Black says chicken jockey. They're going fucking crazy. Shooting themselves with Roman candles.
That's crazy.
And you know what's going to be the tell is this winter when Avatar 3 makes over $1 billion. But Tron, COVID, long-lasting impacts of COVID.
It's COVID.
And there goes Mike.
Hey, Mike. I didn't even realize he was frozen. I was wondering why he wasn't saying anything. But blaming COVID is wild. The long impact, the long lasting impact of COVID. Just because your movie flopped and it's going to lose millions upon millions of dollars. It was COVID, guys. It was
COVID.
We can't help it. People are still scared to go to the movies because of COVID. Give me a break.
Yeah.
And that demographic that they wanted to pull went to go see Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was marketed towards them. It was marketed to them. It was a movie made for that specific demographic, and they showed up. This, you have a woman taking the place of a character that people, cared about. And the marketing didn't feature her at all, or very little. It was a bait and switch. You kept that from people, and the ones that did see it warned other people not to go and see it. So they didn't show up.
Yep. Mike just texted me. Internet crashed. Internet crashed.
Dude, mine's been doing that a lot, and it's pissing me off because I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6. And it makes like Battlefield 6 crash for me. I hate it. Have you played Battlefield 6 yet?
No, and I probably won't. I won't. I'm going to be a contrarian on Battlefield 6. I'm just not going to play it. Unless Jeremy tells me, hey, we're playing Battlefield 6, then I'll play it.
Of course you are. I have almost 30 hours.
I'm going to play Pokemon tonight. After we're done with Fall Guys, Pokemon comes out at midnight. I think I'm going to do a super late stream tonight and play some Pokemon. Oh, there's Mike.
He's a spinning circle. He's loading.
Don't worry, guys. Mike's loading up.
Mike's loading up.
He's loading in. He's Aries. He's loading into the real world, or the digital world, actually. There he is. Oh,
Jared
the cabbage. You put the cabbage in the soup.
No.
Oh!
Jared Leto got me. He
got you.
I talked bad about him, and he jumped into my internet and ruined it, Like he runs franchises. I don't know, man. That was wild. Anyways,
we'll move on.
Yeah.
I won't be seeing Tron Aries. I will not be. I'm not going to waste my time. Boys, we have a lot of super chats. We have 50 super chats. 50. What are we doing, guys? Stop sending super chats right now. We got to end the show soon. Chris Cram with the 2 says, GoFundMe for Beardo's Batman chair. Do it. Nah, I'm not that guy. Thank you, Chris Cram, for the 2. Victor Chavez with the 2 says, highly recommend Autonomous Ergo Pro 400-ish worth. Oh, is that a chair? Autonomous?
No, you said it right.
Autonomous.
Okay, I said it right the first time. Okay, autonomous. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Hey, look at me. Look at that. Autonomous Ergo
Don't think
Pro.
about it. Just read
Reading words is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm going to look this up. Autonomous mouse. Ergo Pro.
Yeah. Looks like a nice little chair.
Well, that's not bad. I think I've seen a few streamers have this. I think Ripa has one that's similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
But he can afford it. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Victor Chavez, for the suggestion. I'll look into that. Angst Kitten with the 2 says, Steelers or Bengals on Thursday? Steelers.
Yes.
It's actually going to be an interesting game, though.
You think so?
Aaron Rodgers, who's 42 years old, playing for the Steelers, versus Joe Flacco, who's 40 years old. 2 old men, grandpa quarterbacks playing against each other on primetime Thursday night. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Angst Kitten, for the $2. Bubba Rellis with a 109 says, towards Beardo's chair fund. Thank you, Bubba Rellis. I'll make sure to jot that down and let Jeremy know. Andre Ciar with a 2,500 says, Beardo, what's the weight limit on that Batman chair? Shut up. Thank you for the 2,500. Maximus BT with the 5 says, shout out to Steph. Thank you. The Flux with a 5. First super chat, long time lurker. Trek is dead to me. STD did STD. Star Trek Discovery did it. The musical episode. OMG. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for the 5. Magnum Norse with the 5 says, Baby Yoda worked back in 2019. A lot has changed since then. Yeah.
Yep.
Sanso Humar with a 199. I think there's a little bit of in that H right there.
Humar. Yeah.
Sanso Humar with a 199 says, Miki likes to feel the sweat of his palatos.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you for the 199. BJ the Vigilant with a 199. Speaking of Star Wars, rest in peace to Drew Struzan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Struzan. Yes. R.I.P. R.I.P. Not just Star Wars. Indiana Jones, Back to the Future. He did all of them.
Yeah.
Talented guy. Harry Potter. Yep. Magnum Norse with a 5 says, Disney owns everything. Apparently, they became the empire. They will liquidate Lucasfilm. Jeez. Thank you for the 5. Vlad the Man with the 5 says, Hero, why did the chicken cross the road? To see if Beardo's legs are part of the family. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for the 5. Tobias Nexus with a 10 says, could be worse, Beardo. A few of the GCA and I were playing Halo, and we went up against some obvious cheaters in matchmaking, and then wound up against them again in a different match.
Oh, damn.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Thank you for the $10, Tobias. Magnum Norris with a 5 says, Daddy Beardo spent the money on booze, son. One day you'll understand. One day you'll understand. Naaman's the ReTuber with the 5. This super chat brought to you by having Stephanie on your stream.
Lemons.
There you go. $5 for Steph. Alt95 with the 109 says, do we get a makeup cool down or Afrocast tonight?
Neither. I'm gonna be finishing up trying to finish up Dead Space tonight. So
there you go. How you liking it?
I like it a lot. I mean, I've played it twice, but this is the first time I've actually I'm about to finish it.
You're gonna beat it.
Yeah, just beat the Leviathan outside on the ship. And
you have to shoot exploding barrels going towards them?
Yeah, yep.
Yes.
That was pretty wild, man. Yeah, that was good. It was fun.
There you go. Thank you, Vault95 for the 199. Hot dude looking for Epic Miki with the 5. Steph, can you tell Miki to stop leaving his socks under my bed? I like to stay neat and organized.
Dude. Yeah, stop doing that. Hot dude. Hot dude wants you to keep
mods, please ban him. Thank you.
Thank you
ban
for the 5.
him for life.
Keep a clean space for hot dude.
The Trillist with a 199. Are you sure he was Barney and not Grimace? LOL.
That's wild, dude.
Thank you for the 199. Holy smokes,
he
boys.
The Barney song.
The real Smitty with the $100. Since Steph was not on Tuesday night's main event yesterday, you need to play her Emmy Award-winning talk show host Stephen Colbert's vaccine dancing scene for $100. I don't even know which one it is. Is this it?
How did we get here?
Oh, that's not it. I gotta
Close
find
enough.
it. I gotta.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, but for
How did we get
$100,
here?
is it this one?
Is not. Oh,
When will you learn?
Which one is it?
I don't know.
I have to find it.
It's in there.
There's so many.
There's so many of them. I have no clue.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you which one. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Is it this one?
The vaccine.
All right. Why am I? What? Somebody in chat says, Beardo, just because he gave you $100, you don't have to do fucking shit. Yeah, but Jeremy's my boss, and if I didn't do it,
Bro,
I would have been in trouble.
I remember when that aired. It was cringe then. Even it's even more cringe now. I can't. I
kick a
hate
box
the way
of
he
kittens,
looks when
bro.
he shimmies. It's so freaking gay.
Yeah.
Bro, and why were two of those dancers dudes? These big, like, bearded dudes. Like, no, bro, what are we doing, man?
Gotta check the boxes, apparently.
Chris B says, fuck Jeremy, too. I respect that energy.
Thank you for the 100, Smitty. NTR Uncle with the 5 says, I'm going to send some hot dookie to Beardo's P.O. box for being a dirty super chat skipper. Hail Steph and the light-skinned one. Thank you, NTR Uncle, for the 5.
He commented on the video from last night. And he's like, they skipped my super chats. Like,
I'm sorry. If you sent them early, sometimes they don't populate. I don't know. Thank you, NTR Uncle, for the 5. Bunghole Festival with the 20 says it's getting real hot in here. Thank you, Bunghole. VJ the Vigilant with the 2. Take off all your clothes. Quick, Mike, who sings that?
Nelly.
There you go. All right. Ben on FNT. Oh, Ben on FNT. Doctor Who's always been super mid.
No,
Thank you for the 2.
no. Doctor Who's good.
Benny Boy needs to suck quicker with the 199 says, where's good old Benny Boy? Thank you for the 199.
Doing his job.
In the
Next
chat.
Rage with the 2. The lurker takes will continue till morale improves. Thank you for the $2. Chuck with the 199 says, still have the OG Lego DeLorean ideas was Kuso. Kuso. Thank you for the 199. Jorge Ramirez with a 199. Once the Battlefield 6 streams, let's fucking go. I'm ready and I want to join. I don't know.
I play on Sundays.
There you go. Go bother Steph. Go bother Steph on her stream. She'll play with you. Thank you for the 199. All the Mo kisses with the $2. Migraine trick in chat not allowing it as SC. Thanks for the $2. I don't know why. I don't know why you would torture Steph like that. Andre Ciara with the 2,500 says, Birdo, check your email. Will do. Will do. Thank you. Cable Watson with the 2 says, a black guy? Really? What? Thank you for the 2. Udite with the 5.
I've been here for like a long time. Years.
Udite with the 5.
New thing. Sorry. Go ahead, Beard. I'm just upset.
Okay. Udite with the 5 says, ha 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 ha. Yeah. Been there for main event before. I know what I'm getting into with y'all. Not offended. It's just kind of funny. Thank you, Udite, for the 5. Jeremy's bad takes with the 2. In quotes is, Ben, suck faster. October 14th, 2025, Tuesday night's main event. He did say that. He said, Ben, if you would have just sucked faster. Yeah. Magnum North with the 5 says, I get a cluster headache every time I drink a gallon of whiskey. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Chris B with the 5. Been watching Tuesday night's main event for a long time now. Jeremy is by far the one who most prolongs the show and delays topics. Seems deliberate for more super chat money. You're starting to notice.
Or
You're starting to notice.
Or it's just because he's gay.
Or he's just gay.
Yeah, Jeremy's pretty gay. Yeah.
Very gay.
It's very gay.
Thank you for the 5. Golden Nuggets with a 5. I had a nightmare where everything was topsy-turvy and Beardo was straight. It was horrible.
Oof.
Thank you, Golden Nuggets, for the 5.
What are you doing about Beardo?
Yeah, that's a problem in itself. If I'm showing up in your dreams, go see a therapist. Ministry of Wrongthink with the 5. Beardo's mom should try to get her money back from Nintendo. Thank you for the 5. Martin Kohler with a 10. I was a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan when the relaunched after the Annihilation story in the comics until James Gunn went all Fire Nation on them. Thank you for the 10.
Yeah, they completely changed those characters in the comics after that, and it sucks.
Yeah. Yep. Fire Nation. Went full Fire Nation. That's an Avatar joke.
Yeah.
Golden Nuggets with a 5. I see the Geeks and Gamers Lovely is here today. Hey, Miki Boo Boo. Steph Hart.
Miki Boo Boo.
Wait, am I the lovely or is Steph?
You're the lovely Miki Boo Boo.
Don't do that to me.
I don't know. Thank you for the 5. Golden Nuggets. Mako Gray with the 2 says Silent Hill like Guardians and made downtown here. What? Silent Hill like Guardians and made downtown here.
Like
Thank you, Mako Gray.
Downtown and wherever they live.
Maybe. I think that's what they meant. Thank you, Mako Gray, for the 2. Colorado Kid with the 199 says Ben is still worse than James Gunn. Prove me wrong. I'm not going to argue with you on that.
No.
Francisco Sanchez Jr. with the 20. Anyone who thought that Gunn would write and direct a good Superman movie, they never saw Super or Brightburn. He produced that one. Gunn tells us who he is, but fuck. Restarting.
Restart. That never happened. Cut that.
Didn't happen. Cut it out. Danky. Clip it out. Cut it, actually. Francisco Sanchez Jr. with a $20. Anyone who thought that Gunn would write and direct a good Superman movie, they never saw Super or Brightburn. He produced that one. Gunn tells us who he is, but some ignore it because of the DC properties. Thank you for the $20.
Nailed it on the first try. Yeah.
First try.
Yeah.
First try. Dr. Quagsire with the 10 says, hey, y'all. After the September events, I distanced myself from the hateful people that revealed themselves. Now I don't know if I can trust any one business without checking it. If they are, what should I do? Proceed with caution, man.
You just gotta go with what, your convictions and stick to your convictions. I mean, every company is guilty of some things, but you just find who you feel like you can trust and you just go with it, man. Yep.
Thank you, Dr. Quagsire, for the 10. Colorado Kid with the 199 says James Cuck. Thank you for the 199. Samwise GG with a $2. Neither Suicide Squad nor Morbius was Leto's fault. I would agree with that too. Thank you for the 2. Colorado Kid with the 199 says Skeller and Deadmau5. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the 199. Golden Nuggets with the 2 says Bro Island smells salty, not the sea. Not true, Golden Nuggets. You're not invited. Enricon with the 5. So-called movie starts. Don't bring me to the movie anymore. The story has to be good because the message the so-called stars have is not entertainment. Thank you, Enricon, for the 5. Maximus BT with the 199 says the Resid. Thank you for the 199. Madney with a 5. Is Gunn's wife worse than Quentin Tarantino writing and casting himself in From Dusk Till Dawn to taste Salma Hayek's foot? No, that's actually legendary. Props to Quentin Tarantino for doing that. That's respect.
He wrote that and cast himself in the role.
Yeah, that's respect. 100%. That is awesome. Thank you for the 5. Matt Frog with the 5. I had to rush to finish Demon Slayer because Wednesday was the last day for the movie. Cannot believe theaters thought Aries would do well. Thank you for the 5, Matt Frog. Porg with a 10. I just saw Tron Aries in 4DX. It was definitely a fun ride and probably would have fallen asleep if the chairs weren't moving. Damn, I get sick, man. Should have been called Aries a Tron story since Tron wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 10.
Tron story. Yep.
Porg. Beetle Johnson with the 28 months says Beardo, it's leg day. Lock it in. Thank you for reminding me for the 28 months. Samwise GG with the $2. Did you guys see the end of Raw? No.
I
did not watch Raw.
You didn't watch it?
No, I'm taking a break from Raw. We're just doing the paid live events because we're doing football on Mondays now. So
Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed turned on Seth Rollins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, like they started Raw out with Seth Rollins coming out and saying he did it all by himself. He didn't need any help. He could handle it all by himself. And then at the very end, he was out there talking. And then, Braun Breaker speared him. And then Bronson Reed did his big finisher. And then Paul Heyman held up both their hands and Braun Breaker took the title. So
took the title. Wait, Oh, like stole it from him.
Like stole it from him. Yeah.
Stole it from him, yeah. Okay, so Paul Heyman is going to stick with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and he's leaving Seth Rollins.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Somebody said Seth Rollins is injured. Is he really?
Yeah, we all remember the last time Seth Rollins was injured. I pulled a mark, according to Odin. The Greek with the 2 says, my favorite Jared Leto movie is American Psycho. Yeah, he's in it for, what, 20 minutes? Thank you, The Greek, for the $2. Mike, do we have any on Rumble?
Yeah, so I lost all of them because I literally was, when my internet went down. I got one right here from Jose Contreras. For $1 says, Jared Leto is a method actor. I'd like to see him play Jesus, and if he actually changes, food for thought. I mean, there are people that have said, like Jim Caviezel, it changed his whole life, but we also saw, like, who was it? Shia LaBeouf, and he's like, yeah, man, I became a monk, and, because for this movie, and I really, like, had a religious experience, and it changed me. But he also said the same thing about Brave, or what was the movie with the tank? Fury, thank you. And stuff, but then, I don't know, man. These actors will say a lot of things that they think will market their movies correctly, but yeah, half the time they don't actually mean it. So, and that's all I have right now. So,
Eric K, are you in the chat? Eric K, if you're here, can you send me a screenshot on Twitter of the Rumble super chats, Rumble rants? Yeah. I guess what they're called over there.
I know there was a $2 one that I can't see anymore. So yeah, I lost all of them.
Well, while we wait for that, I know we're over time. But I want to get y'all's reaction to this because Harry Potter Audible full cast has already been announced, right? We've got powerhouses like Hugh Laurie as Dumbledore, James McAvoy, Mad-Eye Moody, Kit Harington is going to be Professor Lockhart, and Keira Knightley is playing Professor Umbridge, and she gave an interview with Decider. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who they are, but they asked her a question, and I think it was handled very well by her. So I want to get your thoughts on it.
I saw you're voicing Professor Umbridge in the new Harry Potter audiobooks. I was wondering, are you aware that some fans are calling for a boycott, given J.K. Rowling's ongoing campaign against trans people?
I was not aware of that, no. I'm very sorry. I think we're all living in a period of time right now. We're all going to have to figure out how to live together, aren't we? And we've all got very different opinions. So I hope that we can all find respect.
I saw your voice.
There you go. That's all she needed to say.
Yeah.
Just let it ride. Cool. Let's all work together and get past it.
Yep.
I don't like the way the question was framed, to be honest.
Of course, no. That's such a bait question. Fuck interviewers that do shit like that when they try to bait these actors into choosing a side. Like, just knock that shit off. Yeah. And if there's an active campaign to boycott J.K. Rowling, then just can the whole fucking HBO series. Don't do it. If it's that serious where you're going to be bullying voice actors and actresses who are going to do the audiobooks for these and you're going to ask them these ridiculous questions on their opinions about J.K. Rowling and that there's this huge ongoing boycott, then don't even fucking do the show. Why? Oh, because it's going to make you a lot of fucking money. What they hope. It probably will. So, but quit the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was totally a bait question. I hate the way it was phrased because she was just like, are you aware that there's an active boycott?
Right.
Almost to say like, are you aware that you should hate J.K. Rowling right now? Why would you take this role when there's a boycott? When she spews anti-trans rhetoric, why on earth would you take this role? You shouldn't be taking this role. You should back down from this role. Like, it's such a crazy way to frame a question. Are you aware of this? I'm glad that she gave the answer that she did. She was just like, I wasn't aware of that. We should all be treating everyone with respect and realize that everyone has their own different opinions. And that's it. That's it. That's all should matter. That's it.
And
I'm
also,
glad that she answered the way she did.
Yeah. Well, and then also they want to make a big deal, but like, how did that Hogwarts Legacy boycott go?
Exactly.
Womp womp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
34 million copies sold.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got Mad Frog here with the 5. Did you see Grace Randolph slowly realize Gunn is the common denominator in bad writers being chosen for projects?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I have not watched Grace Randolph in forever.
No.
It was so funny.
I mean, it's good to realize it. Listen, you know, he's not an incompetent director or a writer if he stays in his niche. But everybody has a cap. Everybody has a ceiling where they hit that and they go beyond this. They shouldn't be doing movies. Like a good example, Ryan Coogler can write real intimate character dramas about people, but you give him a big franchise like that, it's too much for him.
He did Black Panther, right, and Sinners.
Yeah, he did Black Panther and Sinners and stuff. But like Fruitvale Station's a good movie. Creed was a good movie. Like he can handle these smaller character pieces, but you give him
people love Sinners too, right?
Yeah, yeah. But it's a lot smaller of a budget and it's smaller than like Black Panther was. You know, Black Panther and stuff, like it was kind of a mess, man. Like, yeah.
I think he recommended Peyton Reed to direct Ant-Man and be like, no, what did you do that for? But I think James, and maybe that's one of the reasons that, that's fascinating. James Gunn, before he left Marvel, was recommending a lot of talent, right? And a lot of that recent talent has really led Marvel down the wrong path, a path that oddly DC is now going on. And you know, that's really interesting. I do wonder if there's a correlation there.
No shit, lady.
That is funny. She
Look
just
at
caught
her
herself.
face. Yeah, she was like, wait a minute. Yeah, like you hear the X-Files music playing in the background.
Yeah. She was speaking and making sense before she actually thought about it, and she was like, wait, what did I just say? Whoa. That's funny. That is funny.
Keep in mind, I didn't know that James Gunn was the one that recommended Peyton Reed, but keep in mind, Edgar Wright was the original screenwriter and director for Ant-Man, and Jon Favreau said his script was one of the best scripts he had ever read. He said he said it was phenomenal. And then he left because of creative differences. Now you start to wonder, did James Gunn have something to do with that?
And with James Gunn with his DC thing, I don't think that he should have been in charge of Superman. I don't mind him doing some stuff, writing and directing for some things, but when he's in his lane, like I said this before to you guys, either on Flashcast or Geeks and Gamers, that I think Gunn could have crushed it with like a Teen Titans or Young Justice.
Yeah,
Young Justice that would have been perfect for him. Yeah,
or like I said, the Lobo movie, something like that. Yes, an ensemble cast. With smaller, lesser known characters, yeah. But he even said he didn't know what to do with Superman. He didn't know how to crack the story until Crypto.
Yeah,
once he was like, I could, until once I could throw my project my dog into the film, then I realized I could do the story. You know, yeah. So I don't know, man.
The chat is not a fan of me saying that I think Gunn would have been good with Young Justice. I just think that's more in his wheelhouse.
That's fair. Someone to keep Gunn away from anyone young. That's crazy, right?
Well, that is true. That is true. Fair point.
Yeah.
JB Spooky Reviews with the $2 says Coogler is busy ruining X-Files right now.
I'm not even watching it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not even watching it.
I mean, it's supposed to be a continuation, which is interesting versus like a full reboot, which I'm glad it's not a reboot. But I'm not convinced it's gonna be good. And I like Ryan Coogler, but yeah.
Anything else over on Rumble?
I didn't see anything else, no.
Okay. Well, boys, if you guys are watching over on Rumble and we happen to miss your super chat, that's our bad. Actually, it's Mike's fault. It's Mike's fault. It's Mike's internet's fault.
It's Jared Leto's fault, actually, because he ruined my internet. Yeah.
That's what it was. Fuck that guy. But thank you guys for super chatting or Rumble ranting over on Rumble. Shout out to the chat for being here. Thank you guys for all the super chats and the generosity today. Shout out to the mods, the members, and the lurkers for hanging out with us today on the superior Geeks and Gamers Daily Day over here on Wednesday. Steph, my nerdy home, what do you got going on today?
I might stream later, but I don't have a set time, so we'll see. We'll see. But that's it.
There you go. Epic Mike.
Yeah, later today, probably after Bro Science. You know, try to look out for each other around here.
There you go.
I'll be streaming more Dead Space, probably leading right up till playing Fall Guys. So yeah, be sure to check that out. Should be a good time. The shark costume's still in play for this week, you know, and then after Friday or next Monday, debuting the new costume. So
there you go. Hell yeah. Yep. Dead Space, Epic Mike.
Yep.
I got Bro Science today, 4 p.m. Eastern on my channel. Dan Vask will be there. No X-Wing. I fired X-Wing. He's gone.
He's gone. He's out.
and Dan Vask is back in. We're going to be talking about Zack Snyder's 300 in the second hour of the show. And later tonight, we got Fall Guys on Geeks and Gamers Play. And tonight's the release night for Pokemon Legends. So I'm going to do a super late night stream over on my channel playing some Pokemon. So if you guys are interested in that, come hang out. Go check out Steph on her channel. Go check out Epic Mike. And we'll see you guys later tonight for Geeks and Gamers Play. We're playing Fall Guys with the Locals members. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.
All right. Ryan and Jay will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Mañana
Yeah,
for my
better.
Spanish-speaking friends.